It was a quiet Sunday afternoon in the small town of Maplewood. Birds chirped outside, the sun cast soft golden rays across the rooftops, and the Johnsons were enjoying a peaceful nap after lunch. Inside the nursery, 2-year-old Lily was sound asleep in her crib, her tiny fingers clutching a worn-out stuffed bunny. Nearby, curled up on a soft blanket, was her constant companion, a curious little kitten named Whiskers. But peace can be deceiving. Downstairs, in the kitchen, a forgotten pot on the stove began to smoke. Slowly, silently, the smoke curled upward, creeping through the hallways like a snake hunting its prey. Within minutes, flames erupted, licking the walls and spreading toward the staircase. Upstairs, Lily stirred in her crib. She coughed, once, twice, the smoke beginning to invade the room. Whiskers, alarmed, lifted his head and sniffed the air. His ears perked up, and with a sharp meow, he jumped to his paws. A loud crack echoed as part of the ceiling downstairs gave in to the flames. Lily, now fully awake and crying, tried to call for help. No one answered. The smoke thickened, and the room turned orange from the fire's glow. With surprising determination, Lily pushed the crib's side and managed to crawl out. She dropped to the floor just like her parents had taught her during a fire drill and began crawling toward the door. But the hallway was worse. Smoke poured in and flames flickered dangerously close. Whiskers dashed around her, panicked, meowing wildly. His small paws carried him to the top of the stairs where a red fire extinguisher hung, barely reachable. He pawed at the wall, then jumped, hitting it just right. Clang! The fire extinguisher hit the floor with a loud bang, the safety pin snapping off in the fall. The pressure valve was jolted loose, and with a hiss, a stream of foam burst out, spraying across the flames at the top of the stairs. The fire recoiled, just enough to make a narrow path through the hallway. Whiskers meowed sharply, running back to Lily and circling her again. She followed him on hands and knees, inch by inch, through the smoky tunnel the foam had created. The path wasn't long, but for a toddler, it felt like a lifetime. Finally, the pair reached the top of the stairs. Fire trucks wailed in the distance. Someone had seen the smoke and called 911, just as the fire crept up again behind them. A firefighter in full gear burst through the window from a ladder. He scooped Lily into his arms and reached for Whiskers, who leaped into his helmet like it was a game. Down the ladder they went, away from the blaze. Later, outside on the curb, wrapped in a blanket and clutching Whiskers close to her chest, Lily gave the kitten a kiss on his tiny head. He purred, content and brave. The fire chief knelt beside them, shaking his head in amazement. "Smartest cat I've ever seen," he said. That kitten didn't just save her life. He cleared the way out. Whiskers, now a local hero, simply blinked and curled up on Lily's lap, as if it was all just part of the plan.